All right, let's just check out Twitter real quick, see what's going on. Ali Abdelaziz, who wants to see Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway February 17th for the BMF title? What? So everyone has been talking about Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje for the BMF title possibly being next. That's what Ali Abdelaziz just recently tweeted, as I painfully read out earlier. But, we're good. And I got to be honest with you guys. I do not want to see this, because I believe that if Max Holloway goes up against Justin Gaethje, an improved version who just knocked out Dustin Poirier, we will see Max Holloway get finished for the very first time in his career by strikes. 100%, no doubt in my mind. You see, and let me tell you why, okay? Obviously, we all know what happened whenever Max went up and fought Dustin Poirier, whenever Max first moved up to lightweight. And what was the main thing about that? The power difference, right? Max looked so much smaller against Poirier. And I know Poirier is a really big welterweight, and he's very precise. He's an extremely good boxer as well. Maybe a more fundamentally sound boxer than Justin Gaethje is, but here's the thing, right? I do not think Dustin Poirier hits harder pound for pound more than Justin Gaethje. I don't think so. Punch for punch, he may be way more precise, but he is not. I don't think he has more power than Gaethje in any of it, in most of his shots. And Gaethje is way more diverse. And the biggest thing about Justin Gaethje nowadays is that he's very elusive. His footwork is incredible, man. The way he circles, his footwork, he uses his jab to set up the punches way more. And I don't know, man. I just don't like this for Holloway at all. He almost got cracked in that Dustin Poirier fight in the first round. And multiple times throughout that fight even. And uh since then he's taken so much damage. So much against Volk in the three fights, especially in that third fight. He took a lot of damage, a lot of damage and a lot of damaging shots. These things just add up time and time again. Holloway, with all the records that he has, most significant strikes absorbed, thrown, whatever it is, right? I don't care who you are. The human brain, the chin, as you get older, you can't take that certain amount of damage, man. It's just too much on your body. I, I don't know. I don't know, and I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. Max could go out there, prove once again that he has a chin sent from the heavens, and nothing will be able to crack this guy, to really put him on his ass. But I just don't see it, man. Gaethje hits hard, hard. He hits way harder at lightweight, man. Way harder than anyone Max has ever gone up against. And maybe against, I mean, Connor, it's interesting, but nah, dude. No one hits harder than Gaethje. No one that Max has ever gone up against has more power than Justin Gaethje has. And jeez, man. I could see that step through combination that Poirier threw against Max. Like, he from the southpaw stance, he threw the left hand and then came over the top with the right and cracked Max like that, because it's a very good combination to use against Max, because it's a combination whenever you're shifting forward with different momentum and different combinations. You know what I mean? So I believe that Gaethje does that better than anyone. Whenever he goes forward, those shifting combos that land on Max. Volk obviously does the same thing wherever he steps in and then cracks a right hand over the top over one of Max's jabs. You know what I mean? Because everyone knows Max's weakness is whenever you're in the pocket with him. And Max has improved greatly over time. Against Arnold Allen, he looked incredible. But it was still in a very, very competitive fight, man. And I just feel like Gaethje is a horrible, horrible, horrible matchup for Volk and for Max as well. I believe both of those guys don't have a chance against him, really. Like, obviously they have a chance. I don't mean to say that, but I just feel like Justin's a very, very bad style matchup against him anyway. And I just feel like those shifting combos, as I was saying, from Gaethje we all know he ducks his head a lot, ducks his head and then he comes up top with the overhands. But he sets him up way better now recently. He'll use his jab, time your jab, and then come over the top with the right hand, then finish with his left hook. Or he'll jab and then go with his uppercut and then finish with that left hook as well. I feel like he could do the same thing, but mirroring Holloway's stance. He's not even though because Gaethje's not a southpaw. And Gaethje's gonna be throwing leg kicks at him, hard, powerful leg kicks, switching it up upstairs. I don't know, man. It's a hard matchup. And I know that people can say that Max would put an incredible pace on him if it's a 5-round fight, which it probably will be. That Max would put a pace on him. Max could hurt him with body shots, and maybe Gaethje will gas and lose. But look, man, I mean, at this point, I believe if you're just standing with Justin Gaethje, you're probably getting beat. I mean, Fiziev is an elite striker. Elite striker. Lightning fast, incredible combinations, well-rounded kicks, insane, nasty body shots this dude has, man. But Gaethje's footwork seemed to be a little too much. The cardio, the pace, he was setting up his jab a lot more. And look, dude, look. This is how you beat Justin Gaethje, okay? Let's look at the people that have beaten Gaethje recently. Not War Gaethje, not Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier won Gaethje. I'm talking this brand new Gaethje. Look at the guys that have beaten him, okay? We got Charles Oliveira and we got Khabib Nurmagomedov. What do those guys both have? They both have pretty good striking, fundamentally good striking. Khabib's a little unorthodox, but so's Charles too, They both have striking that at least will get you to worry about. And they have the grappling threat. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous grappling. And I believe that the pace that these two both put on Gaethje, the grappling threat, the danger, and the striking as well, that's what you need to beat Justin Gaethje. You need an insane grappling threat. You need striking that will get his respect, and you need pressure. Because all that danger that Gaethje's worried about, he fights a lot more worrying. He tries to not to engage as much. He explodes way more, and that's what causes him to gas out more. You know what I mean? With Charles, there was danger everywhere, and I believe that's why he got it done faster than even Khabib did, because Khabib didn't really have that one-shot lights-out power that Charles had. Charles gave him so much to worry about on the feet, He had the power on the feet, the pace, the pressure, and the grappling that Gaethje had to worry about at all times, Max Holloway doesn't shoot takedowns, really. Really, and he's way smaller, And I think we could all say at this point, I know he got a lights-out KO against the Korean Zombie, who has been through so many wars already, got absolutely mauled by Volk in his last fight, was out for a year, taking way too much damage, way too old. I know Max Holloway got a lights-out KO over him. I know that. He just got one. He just got a walk-off KO. I know that. But guys, I think we could all agree Max Holloway does not have amazing punching power, and maybe he's improved to where, with strength and conditioning, maybe he'll have more power going up, maybe he'll be able to hurt Gaethje way more at 155, but if they're going to do this at UFC 300, that's only like 5 months from now, and I don't think that's enough time for Max to build up muscle, to do strength training and get his power ready and all of a sudden become this one-shot lights-out guy. I don't think that's going to happen, I just feel like there's not enough that Max will be able to get Gaethje worried about to get any respect on the feet. Max has the skills to outstrike Justin Gaethje. I know that 100%. But he just does not have the danger for Gaethje to worry about, He doesn't have that danger. Gaethje hits like a truck. Khabib Nurmagomedov quote. Hits like a truck. Leg kicks, one of Max's biggest weaknesses. He's going to have those shifting combos coming forward. He's going to have the head kicks now in his arsenal that will get Max to worry about. The footwork and the elusiveness. The elusiveness is it's just such a bad matchup for Holloway, man. It's the Poirier fight, but an elusive Poirier almost. You know what I mean? Like, it's with more power, more diversity, incredible takedown defense. Like, it's just, he's not going to win. Holloway can't. I know he can, but this is a horrible matchup for him, man. With all this danger that Max will have to worry about, how many times he's gonna get hit. You know, these high pay, like, I don't know, dude. These volume strikers would not. Tony Ferguson dropped Justin Gaethje. I know that, right? Tony and Max are a little similar, not completely, but a little bit with the pace that they put on opponents. You know, like Prime Tony would put a pace on you, put the volume on you. You know, they're similar in that way. You know, Tony of course hits harder than Max Holloway. Maybe not now, but like obviously back then. Holloway's not gonna drop him with an uppercut, with anything like that. You know, it's just too much for Holloway to worry about. And I believe if this fight happens at UFC 300, with all the things that I mentioned before, Max Holloway taking all the damage he has, I do believe that he will get finished by Justin Gaethje 100% UFC 300 if they fight. 100%. And I hate to say that because Max Holloway is one of my favorite fighters of all time. I don't want to see the legendary chin get cracked. I don't. I don't think any of us do, but I don't know, man. This could age very, very badly for me, but it's okay, you know. What do you guys think about this matchup? Let me know your guys' opinions. If you think Max could win, how he would win, let me know in the comments. Let's have a little debate about it. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Hope you guys have a great night. Yeah. Bye-bye.